Was back with another video. Today we are going to be doing some dungeon gameplay while we talk about the expectations for the next expansion. Obviously I don't really have any content in the archive in the good old fash, so we're pretty much just making our own content at this point, and that'll be that. So we are on a brand new account, and we have nothing. We have literally nothing. So I've been leveling characters. This will be my 470 during pre-patch. So actually, well, technically I boosted a character, so this will be my third. So I've gotten two characters of 70 in the last like 2 days. It's actually insane how fast leveling is, and once time walking is out, it's gonna be even 2 times faster. I'm already level 30 on this guy. I just started leveling like an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. What you want to be doing is you want to do Dragonflight dungeons, because what happens is you'll get people like this. You'll get these level 70s, and they'll literally just boost you. So if you're trying to do dungeons right now, make sure you're going under the timeline of Dragonflight. And I'm telling you, you get one of these fat 70s like every single round that you play, and they just carry literally. Like it's the freest weons. But yeah, my expectations for the I'm actually gonna turn down the sound real quick so I can actually talk here. So yeah, my expectations for the next expansion are pretty they added in Blitz, which is a good thing, obviously. I think everybody is gonna enjoy that as long as they like again, it all depends on MMR. If they make it to where it's like impossible to push for people, nobody's gonna play it. Same thing with Solo Shuffle. You have to you have to make it viable for people to push. Like you have to be able to gain rewards out of it. So they need to be adding in a rank 1 title for it, and then like a legend title type for the blitz or whatever. So add in a normal title and then add in a rank 1 title, and then on top of that make it easier to push. Like it doesn't need to be, super rough to push. It really doesn't. Like if you looked at season 1 of Shadowlands or not Shadowlands, Dragonflight, when they added in Solo Shuffle, when it was high MMR, everybody was playing it. It was literally probably the most popular WoW's ever been. Like during that period of time, like for actually like, because nobody, everyone quit in Shadowlands, everyone quit in BFA, and then you just had the same people. But once people are like, oh yeah, nice, I can actually log on and play the game, and I actually gain rating, because the average player could have got Legend to like 2,800. That's insanely high. Because obviously rank 1 was 3,500, 35 to 3,700, which is insane because now rank 1's like 3K, if that. So, yeah, season 1, it was super easy and fun to play because you were gaining rating. One game didn't instantly decide oh, if I lose a game, I have to just sit there for 15 hours to gain back 20 rating. Like, it actually felt like you gained what you earned. So a lot of people would enjoy that. They just need to do the same thing with everything. RBGs, Blitz, Solo Shuffle, Arena. Make it the same exact thing what you did with Solo Shuffle in Season 1. Make it like that in Arena and everything else. I promise you people will enjoy the game. You just can't. Everyone's discouraged of playing PvP because there's no reward system and it's incredibly hard to like one mistake, or let's say like you're a new player, you literally just can't win. Like you're just punished too much for trying to play the game. So I'm hoping next expansion they realize, oh, well, more people were playing in season 1 because it was easier to push. So maybe we make it easier to push. I don't think anybody complains that like if it's easier to push. I think everyone wants that. Like gladiator level for this entire expansion other than season 1. If no no actually the entire expansion and almost the entire expansion of Shadowlands other than season 1 and 2 were almost impossible to get gladiator. You have to be literally a rank 1 like you need a full team of gladiators in voice playing an S tier comp in order to even stand a chance. That is ridiculous. Gladiator is not a rank 1 title. Like the fact that you have to play the out of your mind for like I can get, finding a team and all that good stuff, but in Shadowlands you could literally, play LFG all the way up to Gladiator and you'd actually be able to have fun with it. Like it wasn't, oh, well, we lose a game and then I win one and now I have to win 3 or 2 to 3 in order to gain my rating back. It is ridiculous how hard it is to push and they need to switch it. They have to. Like you need to make it viable for people that aren't really good. Like an average player should be able to get to at least 22 to 2400. Like cuz all the good players are going to be at 2800 plus. Like Gladiator is not a title that like it's not like a compliment. It's not, oh, I got Gladiator. Like after you get Gladiator the first time, after that point, it's kind of just like, oh, nice, I got Glad. Now I want to eventually go for rank one. It's not like, oh man, I hate Gladiator. God. It should never be like that. You should be happy that you got Gladiator, but like at the same time, once you've gotten Gladiator once, your main goal is to get rank one, and you should be able to go for rank one at that point. If you can get Gladiator once or twice, you want to be going for your rank one. And the fact that Gladiator is considered a rank one, like it's ridiculous how hard it is to push. So as long as they fix the MMR and they realize the situation that they're in, because again, PvP will never thrive without them making it playable for average players. It'll never work. It doesn't matter how balanced the game is. All that matters is that you need to make it viable for people that can just log on and actually like get rewarded for playing the game. So, because like right now, you need to queue 10 hours of non-stop queues to gain any significant rating, which is ridiculous. It should never be like that. That's why most people that are high rated are streamers and they play literally, they're paid to play this game. Anybody that doesn't play this game a ton, usually, unless you're really good, you're not getting anywhere high at all. And it's pretty unfortunate because it should never be like that. This is not a game where you should be have to play. Oh, I had to log on for 15 hours. That's the only way I can play the game. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. But my expectations for the next expansion are not that high, to be honest. I haven't really heard them talking about it. And again, I've heard so much YouTube videos talking about the same thing that I'm talking about. But after this entire expansion, they have done nothing. They have not done anything to help an average player. And again, an average player is somebody who logs on the game, has a job, has kids, has to cook dinner, not just somebody who can just sit on, just sit down and play all day, every day, non-stop, not having a care in the world, getting paid off, whatever. So like those type of players need like a reward system. Like again, I bring it back to Shadowlands Season 2 because we didn't play, me and my brother and Truth. But we actually taught him while we were pushing for a Gladiator, and we got all the way up to like 27, 2800 CR in the first, season or two. That's how it should be. If you can get a team and you get in voice and you're getting better and you're striving to get better and you should eventually be able to get high rated. Like again, Gladiator isn't a title that's supposed to be like, oh wow, like people act like Gladiator this season and this entire expansion is like rank 1. Like they're happy, like they're like even rank 1s are like complaining about how hard it is. Like if you watch Crusader, he literally almost didn't get Gladiator. Like he had to queue an S tier comp with S tier like with high rated players in order to get his Glad, which is insane because his Glad level games were rank 1 level games. That is ridiculous. And trust me, I played it too. I played Demo Frostmage, which is a B tier comp when we played it at the end of the season. Because Frostmage just got a huge, I don't know, Frostmage was the worst spec in the entire game. Arcane was actually pretty solid in Fire Mage, like with a Warrior or, a Feral. But, like, overall, Frostmage was just horrible. But overall, the games that we played, oh my god, I swear I've never played hard. I've literally played at 32 or 3150 CR in solo shuffle this season versus pro players, and it was easy. Playing versus pro players was easier than playing at 2400, 23, like 2100 through 2400 in arena right now, and 3 specifically is one of the like I've never had to try as hard as I had to try. I literally am sitting there, and if I don't do something perfect or pre-bear form, I die or just you just can't win. It feels like even when you win, unless you're going consistently like 2, 3, 1, you can't gain rating. It's just I'm hoping that they fix it. And again, this is like the only problem I ever have with WoW. It's really not a hard. I don't even care if people one shot. I really don't. I don't care if you add in an OP trinket. I don't care if something's broken. Like as long as it's not literally just sitting there. Oh, I one shot and I one shot. Like and they have to do a setup and something. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with it. But I'd rather the game rating system and all that be fixed rather than the actual classes themselves. I'm fine with the PvE season. I really am. But I'm not fine with a season that's just terrible for pushing or terrible for playing the game. So I'm hoping that, they realize their mistake and they're like, okay, people just care about their rating and they just want to be able to play the game. People don't care so much about the PvE. Like, obviously, we would love that to be fixed. But again, I would rather have the rating system and MMR system be completely redesigned or just change it back to how it was to where people can actually enjoy pushing than to them to focus on, like, they've been focusing on nerf classes and buff classes for years this entire time while it's been on, and they still have yet to figure it out. They have yet to get a a good season. The only season that I'd say was good, and again I bring it back to this every time, I think season 2 of Shadowlands, everybody I talked to enjoyed it. Everybody complained about Rogue Mage and Boomy DH and all that, but everybody enjoyed it. It was one of the most fun seasons I've ever played of any WoW. You gained a lot of rating, and imagine if you had solo shuffle and RBGs and like all of that was just good. Like that would just be amazing. Again, all it relies on is your rating and your MMR. If they can just figure that out, I really don't care how bad the game is, like class-wise. I don't care if it's a PV meta. I really don't. Because all that it comes down to is I win one game or I win two games and then I'll lose one and then I'm right back to where I started or I'm below to where I started. Then I have to spend 30 minutes getting two wins because games last literally 10 minutes each, 10 to 20 minutes a pop. It's ridiculous. And I'm just so sick and tired of just not being able to game rating. So, and the fact that you just can't find players to play with. More players will play your game if you make it easier to push. Like that's all it comes down. People don't play your game and people don't play PvP because they're not getting rewarded for playing your game. They log on and they're like, "Bro, this is insanely hard. I have to win like 2 or 3 games in a row in order to gain anything like significant or I lose all my rating." Like that's just discouraging. Like who wants to do that? Not me. Not an average player. Again, you have to make the game made for average players. If you don't, the game's not going to work. The game, all these type of games are built off one thing: the average player. That average player that goes on Call of Duty when they get home, like in the Black Ops 2 days. The reason Black Ops 2 was so popular because you could just, like, when I was a kid and I was a teenager, I literally would get home from school or I'd stay up all night playing Black Ops 2 multiplayer or zombies. And you need the average player. You have to, in a game like this, without average players in this game, the game will not do good. That's just the facts. And I think everyone agrees with me on a lot of the points I say, even if you disagree on some stuff, which is fine. I think people are, you have your own opinion, so it is what it is. But you guys will have to let me know what you guys think. This is kind of just a short video just to tell you guys my thoughts on the next expansion. Again, I have no problems with it being a PvE season as long as they simply fix the MMR. I'm going to try to queue up one more time. If we get an insta queue, I'll keep the video going, but we'll see what's going on. Because I really don't care if this is a semi-decent long video, but we'll see what happens. Looks like no. But, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the expansion. I don't know. I might talk for a little bit longer before I end it, but I'm not sure what else they can do to make it more enjoyable. Again, rewards. Put in if again, RBG Blitz won't work out if they don't have a medium achievement or title. Again, the reason Soul Shovel is so nice is because when you get 2400 and you get that legend title, it feels like you accomplished something. When you just get 2400, oh wow, I got an elite title just for this season, and it really is irrelevant because it's not like you don't really feel good about it. Like you're just like, man, it's kind of just like okay, I guess. But when you get legend title, I feel like it's just a total different ballgame. This guy just tried to kill me. So I feel like if they just add in a medium title, so let's say the same thing in social, put in an RBG or the Blitz. So let's say when you get 2400 or something around that, depending on how easy it is to push, simply just, oh well, I get a title for playing, and it's like maybe it's 2200, maybe it's 2400, and then after that you add in a rank 1 title a little bit higher. That way the more so better players or people that want to go higher, they have something to look forward to. That way they're not just, like hero title, it's kind of just been irrelevant for so many years. And the reason people don't play RBGs is not only because, you need 10 players to play, but the titles are just irrelevant. Like there's no, like heroes considered rank 1, but there's nothing else. Like it really, like hero title to me just means really little. Like if they added in a rank 1 title, then I'd want to push it. I probably plan on pushing it next this expansion with a bunch of friends I have. So we might have some RBG content. I don't know what I'll probably play Rogue, but we'll see. But you guys will have to let me know what you guys think about these thoughts. Let me know if there's anything I missed. But mainly, I think if they fix the rating system and they fix the rewards, I really could care less on the specs. I don't care if it's a PvE season. I really don't. All that I care about is not making it insanely hard to just push. Just be able to play the game. Like that's it. It's really not hard. Again, an average player in Arena right now is probably 1800 this season, which is that should tell you enough. Like it was incredibly hard to push this entire expansion. It just felt miserable and it just didn't feel good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one, and it has been the Xvic, and let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, if you're interested in carries or coaching, we are on sale until the next expansion comes out. So till August 26th, we are on sale. So if you are interested in carries or coaching for the next season, because obviously at the very start of the next expansion, it's gonna be pricey. It's gonna be more than what it would normally be with gold, with everything. Everything goes up in price. So if you are interested in that and you want to hit me up, my Discord's down below. Make sure you type in my personal um Discord if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.